just me and my feet out here and my handy dandy water bottle. It's a little bit noisy, so I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear me, but I'm gonna try. I wanted to talk to y'all as I take my little walk home. I had to drop my car off this morning to go get checked on because my AC is just not ACing. And it was over 100 degrees outside yesterday, and we can't be having that, especially with a full cover girl, okay? So I wanted to check in with you guys on my weight loss. So I just completed a 7-day liquid fast. And all I had was water. I was allowed to use those 0 calorie, no sugar, like squeezy flavor things. And I also had, my husband used to have one of those Q45s. And I also used to have, but this sounds crazy. And I also had protein shakes, right? Now, I was not too sure about how I was going to make it through, honestly, because as soon as day 1 kicked in, I already was like fighting against what I knew I was supposed to do. My goal was to have at least 3 protein shakes a day, and then, you know, have a gallon to a gallon of water a day. I didn't touch near none of those goals, okay? When I say I had a protein shake a day, single protein shake, and that wasn't until like day 2 or 3, and I was getting in maybe 2 bottles of water, sometimes 3. And I was super active during the time. I had like a burst of energy after like day 4. I thought I would have been like killed over by then, honestly. Like, I thought it would have been a wrap. Like, I was just gonna be not able to do nothing, sitting still, just burning through. But surprisingly, I did not struggle with food or any of that. And when I stood on the scale Monday morning, I was down a whopping 9.8 pounds, which, you know, almost 10 pounds in a week. And honestly, TMI moment, TMI. If you don't want to hear it, cover your ears. Fast forward a little bit. I think I would have been over that. I think I would have hit the 10 pound plus, but I did not poop. But a win is a win, and I'm gonna take that. So then I begin to wonder, like, have any of you ever done a liquid fast and had success with keeping the weight off? Because I'm like, I know right after, even with me working in a calorie deficit, I'm sure once my body got this food, it was gonna play on my top, which it did. Yesterday was my first day back eating. I'm starting off with solids, really light solids, and gonna work my way up to heavier food, meaning yesterday was just all cucumbers, peppers, and a little egg. When all this ends, my last salad is going to have steak in it, you know, something more vigorous for my stomach to break down. So I did a little research, and it was recommending, like, start off with softer foods and then introduce more harsh foods, because it could cause bloating, constipation. You know, your body will hold on to it. And when I say yesterday, my body was playing tricks on me. I went from having no food cravings and I wanted nothing to. As soon as I had that salad, I think because my body was like, oh, we eating food again, it had me smelling French, all the bad stuff. And I'm just like, why the bad stuff though? Because I haven't even been eating bad stuff, you know, in weeks. It's been weeks since I've had the bad stuff. But this is what my body wanted to crave. But I fought through it yesterday. So now we're on day 2. And at the end of this week, I will try to remember to let you guys know how it went. Like, if I gained weight back, if I lost any more, what that looks like. Because I would love to leave those 10 pounds off. Even if I gain back a pound or 2, I will be okay with that. But I'm one step closer to my first goal, which was to get back down to my last lowest weight, which was 224, I think. And so I am about 10 pounds away from that goal, so I can start working towards my new goal, which will be to be down to lose the next 10 pounds. I had set a goal to lose 20 pounds, which was realistic because I had set it and gave myself, it was probably like I had like 2.5 months, I think, almost 3 to do it. And I started off really good, and then I don't know what happened. Ramadan came, and instead of me using that to my advantage, I ended up flopping and gaining 30 pounds versus losing 20. So I'm going to continue to push forward. This summer ain't my summer, and we were talking about the summertime, like I'm about to be out here in some, you know what I'm saying, like lacing my boots up with my little skirts or something on. You know, it ain't even gonna be that. It's just the security, the comfortness. Like, I want to be at a place where when I'm taking vacation and stuff, which I do now, but sometimes I gotta sift through things like to see what works. Sometimes I end up sending stuff back because it's not what I thought it was gonna be. But I want to be one of them girlies that can order those little cheap flowy dresses and stuff off Amazon with comfort, and to do what it's supposed to do. So your girl could be, you know, on vacation on a budget, living her best life. You know what I'm saying? Which I make it work now, but I think being smaller, which ain't nothing wrong with being a BBW. If that's what you want to be, if you're comfortable in your skin at your weight, you love your weight for you, love your weight. But that's not where I want to be. And I want to be healthier. Not that my health is horrible, surprising. I don't have high blood pressure or anything like that. The worst thing I have right now, which is probably one of the worst things, honestly, is my doctor said my cholesterol is not like in the yellow or red. It's not in the red or nothing like that, but it's like right borderline. So working on getting that down back into the full green zone is priority for me. And I'm getting older. Your girl about to hit 40. I don't want to be struggling trying to, you know, walk a few blocks or walk a few steps. You know, I still have a daughter. She's just 8, about to be 9 next year, and I still have to be able to keep up with her. And I want to live a long-lasting, fruitful life. Like, I don't want to feel limited to things that I want to do and can't do because of my weight. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with my religion setting a boundary for me, but like, if I'm capable of doing it, but I just can't do it because I can't get this weight up off me, this donut from around my waist, like, to me, that's detrimental. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on me, and while working on me, I'm also working on baby girl, because I feel so bad because her weight is my issue, right? Because I'm the one that control the food consumption, what we eat, how much of it we eat, and all those things. And I'm like, she's 8, my baby girl big for her age. She's always been big. I mean, she's always been big for her since out the womb. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want her to be my age, struggling with her weight. So I'm trying really hard to stay consistent, show her better eating habits. She's still able to, you know, enjoy life and have the things that she likes, but just in moderation. We're going to do more of the good things than what most people would consider bad things, and then understand, like, your relationship with food, and like, it's okay not to have this today and have it another day, and to space it out and stuff like that. So thus far, she started with me. We started back on the journey maybe 3 weeks ago, and she's already down 5 pounds. And it might be more than that, because the first week we didn't weigh her, so I don't know what she was like the initial week, but she weighed in the second week and the third week, and the second week and third week she's down a little over 5 pounds, I believe. So I'm super duper proud of her. I just want her to get down at least 20 pounds, which we are a quarter of the way there, because I think she will be much more comfortable in her clothing, her confidence, and everything. Not that she lacks that, but I just don't want her to be limited, you know what I'm saying, at her young age. You know what I mean? And I don't want people picking on her, because, you know, kids could be cruel, and then mama bear got to come out. We trying to avoid all that. So she got her bike, she got a scooter, she got her little friends knocking on her door now, which at first I was like, oh God, but I was like, welcome me girl. And I'm trying to set some stuff up that when we're out, get this pool together, and I want to get her a trampoline so that the girlies can come play with her in the yard, because I'm not for letting her just be around the neighborhood or nothing like that, because some of the kids, like, they be out and about. I'm just not comfortable with that. I don't know if that's my Philly you know, whatever. But regardless of how green your grass look in whatever area you is, it's always creeps or weirdos or danger lurking. So if I can't see her, I don't want her there. You know what I mean? So yeah, we both working towards our goals and crushing it. And I just can't wait to see what she looks like 20 pounds slimmer. And so I'm almost home. And that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys. Just updating you on what I had going on, where I was. What was my last weight I'm logging. I lost 9.8. I'm now at 234. My goal is to get to 224. And then so on and so on. So I'll let you guys know if I gain anything back from this after this liquid diet that I did. And yeah, let me know if you've done a liquid diet, if you had success, if you have, what did you do? What did you focus on coming back? And I honestly think that I want to kind of incorporate some liquid fasting in the future. Like maybe if I know I got something going on, like I know I plan on taking her to this fair. It's a fair that comes near me every year. It's a really big deal. That's in a couple of weeks. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do a liquid fast a day or two prior to it. How you doing? Because we're going to enjoy ourselves at the fair. We're going to have all of the things. We're getting the funnel cake. Yes, we are. I'm getting my strawberry lemonade. Yes, I am. You know what I mean? We're going to save that for the end of the night, though. And I think I'm going to focus on, like, they normally have those big turkey legs. I've never had one. I guess I'm going to try it that day. And we're going to keep it pushing. But thank y'all so much for walking with me. And I'll be checking it on you guys soon.